There are 4 live streams coming out of the Millennium Stage, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. First, the Millennium Stage live streams the U.S. Air Force band Woodwind Quintet, Wednesday, February 18th, playing music ranging from classical and jazz to Celtic and eclectic music on the flute, oboe, clarinet, French horn, and bassoon. That's at all 4 of these are at 6 in the evening. Eastern Standard Time, 3 in the afternoon on the West Coast, midnight here in Europe, and 10 o'clock the next morning down under in Australia. We are told that this band uses music to bridge cultural, linguistic, and socioeconomic differences to advance international relationships, among other things, which sounds like a good thing to do if you ask me. Then on Thursday, February 19th, the Millennium Stage will be live streaming a program for the Korean New Year called Legacy of Light. This is a fusion ensemble called Korean Fever, which you see in the upper right-hand corner there in that photograph. The left-hand corner is of course the U.S. Air Force band. And it brings together Korean classical music, Korean pop, Korean jazz, and traditional Korean performing arts. And it's co-sponsored by the Korean Cultural Center in Washington, D.C., and the Embassy of the Republic of Korea. Happy Korean Lunar New Year. Then next up, on Friday, February 20th, the Millennium Stage is live streaming. It's a standing room only performance of musicians from the National Symphony Orchestra who will be playing a program of chamber works. But you can view it comfortably seated at home via their live stream. They usually do not tell us well in advance what's on the program, but the National Symphony Orchestra is a top symphony orchestra, and their musicians know what they're doing when they're playing chamber music. As I said, it's standing room only to get into that at the Millennium Stage. And then finally, Saturday, February 21st, the Papalca Peruvian Dance School presents the history of the marinera, tracing its roots from its origin with the Zamacueca, the mother of the marinera, and showcasing its evolution across Peru's diverse regions, the coast, the highlands, the jungle, live streamed on the Millennium Stage at 6 in the evening, your East Coast time. That's the usual time for these live streams. This is a program in collaboration with the Embassy of Peru, as the Kennedy Center Millennium Stage, or what they're now calling the Trump Kennedy Center, has been wont to do. It's a showcase not only for American culture, but they also showcase the culture of various countries in collaboration with the local embassies. Papalca is a Peruvian dance school. It was founded in 2004, so they've been around a couple of decades, must be doing something right. Its name comes from, Papalca comes from pañuelo, which means handkerchief, palma, which means a hand clapping, and cajon, which is an Afro-Peruvian drum. These are 3 powerful symbols of the Peruvian dance heritage. So that's what the Millennium Stage live streams have for you Wednesday through Saturday this week, a full week.